I'm Jason Ponet, and you are listening to Championship on the Line podcast.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're now watching and listening to Championship on the Line podcast. And today we have a very special guest. He is a professional MMA fighter. He has a big fight coming up on April 29th, and that's a Thursday on Professional Fighters League. And he'll be taking on Ray Cooper III on ESPN2, 9 p.m. Eastern Time and 6 p.m. Pacific. He is Jason Ponet, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing, Jason?
Hi guys.
Hi. Hey, how are you? How are you doing right now?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, we are in the hotel room because we are in the PFL bubble, the sanitary bubble of the PFL, because they invite us to come 70 days before, before the fight. So we are in the room with my team here, my two coaches.
That's awesome. And how is it being like in the bubble, like not being able to go anywhere? How has it been so far?
So far, it's good. It's good. I think we are trying to kill the time sometime, you know.
Yeah.
Because we have some trainings, you know. We are doing trainings every day, like 2 or 3 times a day. But between that, we are like, okay, now let's watch TV. Okay, now let's watch some fight. But after all, you know, sometimes you are like a little bit boring.
You gotta waste time a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yes. But we find something to do, you know.
That's awesome. So tell us about, the beginning. What how did it become you going to PFL and doing this tournament? How did that come about?
It's because thanks to my management, you know, they put me here because I used to fight everywhere in the world, you know, because I think 14 countries, you know, under my on my experience, you know, on my record, but not USA. So it's the first time for me to come here, and I'm happy. It's because to answer the question, this is my management who do that, and I'm very glad to be here.
Awesome. Yeah, because I was watching a lot of your fights, and
yes.
Man, it's going to be a good fight. You're a very exciting fighter. You know, you're
Thank
very
you.
good in your stand-up and your ground game. That's why I'm like, man, this is going to be a really good fight. And, you know, I believe you could really cause a lot of damage, especially Ray Cooper, you know.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this fight? What are your thoughts on, them giving you Ray Cooper in the first fight of the tournament?
Yeah. You know, I'm happy to fight Ray Cooper the third, you know, for the first fight, because I know that he's the champion, you know, the last champion. So me, you know, for me, I prefer to fight, you know, to have a big challenge, you know, because this is better for me, I think. And I think the fight is good because he got heavy hands, and I am a technical striker, so it will be good, I think. Good to watch.
Oh, absolutely. Especially your stand-up is really like high level. So that's why, I don't think this fight will go in the ground. Maybe it will, but I see more of a stand-up because Ray Cooper's more of a stand-up fighter. So it just makes an exciting fight. And also, this fight's going to be on ESPN. What are your thoughts on that too? In a big channel.
Yeah, that's cool for me because, you know, it's a big stage. And I know that every big organization are on ESPN or big channel like this. So for me, it's good because even if I used to fight in the different country, you know, I think it's this time it's the biggest one, you know, the biggest channel, you know. So yes, I'm happy too, and I'm glad and I'm honored, you know, to be fighting on ESPN.
And also, I believe there's no audience for this fight. So how does that feel fighting with no audience? Is it easier because there's no audience for you?
I think it will be a little bit different, but in my experience, I done some Sanda Wushu Sanda, Wushu Sanda
Mhm.
fights, and sometimes it's like this, because you have to fight 7 a.m. Nobody in the room,
Yeah.
So I think it will be a little bit like this, and maybe it's better to hear my the advice of my corner,
Yeah, that's true. You could actually hear much better, especially with no audience, which it's a big plus.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
and then especially with the PFL, it's a tournament format. What are your thoughts on that? Are you a fan of that being such a like a tournament?
Yes. I think it's good, for the fights, to have a tournament like this because
Mm-hmm.
it let the opportunity to everyone, It's not
Mm-hmm.
like the matchmaker is picking, this guy against this guy,
Mm-hmm.
It's more logic for me, the tournament format because only the best, will go all the way. So I think it's good and I like it.
Oh yeah, and especially too, the winner gets $1 million, so that's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool too,
And then also, if I mean, there's a lot of big names in your bracket. There's Rory McDonald, Gleason
Yeah.
Tebow, Ferrano. If you win this fight, who else would you like to fight? What names would you like to fight in this tournament?
Or I don't know because everyone is good for me because we are on the highest level for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is like it's like the Champions League. In football.
Yeah.
In soccer. Yeah, Champions
Mm-hmm.
League
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
MMA for
Soccer.
me. So no, I like because of the exposure. If I fight Thibaut or if
Mm-hmm.
I fight something else, someone else, sorry, it will be good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah. And also, with Ray Cooper being, such a tough guy, in your opinion, what's it going to take to be that guy like that? Is it going to be composure? Is it going to be, being patient? What, in your opinion, what's going to take to beat a guy like Ray Cooper?
Yeah, to beat him, I think we need to stay focused, because he's fast
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning of the fight. So we need to stay focused and you know try to stay in the game plan and do my thing,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
which is awesome. And I can't wait, man. It's going to be a really great fight. And if you can give a prediction, how do you see yourself winning this fight?
Um, I think maybe in the second round, by stoppage, I
Ooh.
try my best to do that,
Because you have a lot of knockouts in your wins, so yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That would be awesome because if you go like like the prediction is like you are like I don't know comment tu dis diviner le mec qui
Mhm,
est diviner, yes.
mhm.
So yeah, for me I think second round stoppage,
Awesome, awesome. And then and then with this camp, how different has this camp been for you going into this fight?
Oh yes, the camp was different, because a lot of things because of the pandemic mostly,
Yeah.
and the fact to come here earlier, but
Hmm.
mostly because of the pandemic. Because before that I was in French
Hmm.
Guyana, and they closed all the comment tu dis the borders. They closed all the
Oh
borders,
wow.
so that was
Hmm.
hard for me to train properly. So I moved to France for that, but it was like a long time without real training. So
Hmm.
after I moved to France, where I trained before, so it was better for me. And then we have to come here earlier. So yeah, to answer the question is very very different. We have to adapt a bit, but I think it's after all it's okay. It's good.
Hmm.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And again, man, I'm excited, to watch this fight. I really can't wait. It's gonna be a really fun fight. And also, this is your first time, being in Atlantic City. How's the city been treating you so far over there in Atlantic City?
In Atlantic City, Atlantic City. I was Atlantic City. Sorry, what is the question? I don't
No. Yeah,
get it.
Atlantic City. Because you're over there in Atlantic City, correct?
Yes.
So how's it been over there so far, being in Atlantic City? How's, the first time you being there, how's it been so far?
Yeah, but it's only the hotel, and
That's it,
only
yeah.
the
Oh yeah,
red
that's
zone.
right, because you're just
Only
you
only
can't
the
go
red zone,
anywhere.
we cannot go nowhere without that. So only yes, we have maybe two floor, sorry, two
Oh.
floor, and
Oh, okay.
the room and the elevator, and that's it.
For
But
this fight, are you planning a celebration once you get the victory?
maybe dancing. No, I don't know.
Dancing.
I don't know. Yes, maybe after I know what. After the fight, I will go to the casino with my cornermans.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, hopefully you could do some sightseeing of Atlantic City after the fight. You could take a look around. It'll be
Yeah.
fun, hopefully, after the fight.
Yeah, maybe after the fight, but just after this fight, we have to go. We have to move, I think, because I'm staying in US, because we have
Yeah.
two fights. We have two fights in the playoff, in this round. We have two fights
Uh-huh.
in the regular season, and so between the two fights, I have to stay in the US. So I will be in Denver, I think.
Okay,
Training.
awesome. Yeah.
Training for the next fight.
Nice.
Awesome. And once again, me and Rich and I were talking about this fight, and it's gonna be an interesting fight, man, because you definitely bring the power. It's a really tough fight, especially for Ray Cooper, because I feel like you're very like a kind of like a known, like no one knows you. But
Yeah.
this fight, you're gonna bring this will be the fight that's gonna make you, and I feel like it's gonna be a really good fight because you're very dangerous.
Yes.
You're high level striker, and I think you put problems for Cooper for sure.
Yeah, I know that stylistically it's interesting,
Mm-hmm.
It's me, I like to face different people, different style, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it will be a good one, I think. Let's see
Well, awesome.
on the 29th.
Oh, absolutely. And once again, Jason Ponet will be fighting Ray Cooper III on Thursday, April 29th on PFL live on ESPN2, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. And once again, do you have a message for your fans out there? Would you like to give a message for them? When people are
Yes,
listening?
in French or in English?
Oh, you can do both if you want.
You can do both, yeah.
Yeah, in France. Je remercie mes sponsors en France, du coup Lambda Construction, 10% Environnement, Impact 33 et Street Fight Academy. Et je remercie aussi ma femme qui me soutient depuis la France, parce que je sais qu'elle va regarder. Et voilà. Et voilà, c'est tout. Donc, in English, so I would like to thank my sponsor, my sponsor, so Lambda Construction, sorry, because I cannot translate, 10% Environnement, Street Fight Club, Street Fight Academy, sorry, and Impact 33, and my wife and my little baby girl who stay in France waiting for me to come back.
Awesome. And real quick, for the fans that want to follow you on social media, do you want to plug in?
Yes. To follow me, you can go on Instagram. It's Jason Ponet Pro Fighter.
All right, awesome. Once again, man, really appreciate you taking the time to do this real quick. I know you're very busy, so
Yes.
it was awesome, man. And hopefully we can have you back again pretty soon. And good luck, man. Hopefully you go all the way to the end of this tournament, man. I really appreciate it, man. Good luck to you, brother.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
See ya.
See you.